Okay, we would also like to welcome Tr D K Singh, President-elect Roundtable International, to have joined our grand finale. Welcome, sir, to the show. Over to you, Utkarsh and Arav.
Thank you, Narin bhai. Thank you very much.
Utkarsh, I will request you to give the spotlight to Dhruv now.
Okay, so so now, audience, you had fun in this audience only session. Can I have a thumbs up? Okay, so you'll have more fun after this. Let's continue the show. Now it's time for another talk show, which is going to be held by our talk show host Dhruv Choudhary, and our special guest will be DK Singh. So let's on to you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's talk show. I am one of your topmost hosts in India, Dhruv Choudhary, and I welcome you all onto Kadak Chai with Gurukul Drona. Today, we have a very special guest with us. He is going to become the president of the International Roundtable, and he is one of the top people owning in the hotel industry in Agra. So let us welcome RTI Vice President DK Singh onto our show.
Thank you, Dhruv.
Good evening, sir. How do you feel on being here?
I always feel great to see you guys, communicating and discussing lots of things which I never thought about the age, the 6-year age and 10 years age. So I always feel good to see you guys and speaking the different political issues and national issues.
Thank you, sir. And I would not like to waste the little time we have, so let's just go with the questions. Okay?
Yep.
Okay. My first question to you will be, what is your motive to join RTI and what pushed you up the ladder?
So Roundtable India, I joined Roundtable India as Agra. We form a club in Agra and we joined Roundtable India first. So this is one organization where we call it a youth organization because after 40 we have to retire. And this is the one organization where we can see we have different organizations in India: Alliance, Rotary, Leo, JCI. What makes me, what can I see the difference between the other association with Roundtable India? We have a scope to work. We have learned lots of things from the system. The system incorporated from last 60 years. This is one of the best system I can see. We have our AGM like a multinational companies, national AGMs. We always appraise. We meet people, and the biggest thing what we are doing in India is freedom to education, the charity work, and every day in India we are making 1.5 classrooms or 2 classrooms every day. So side by side, once we are out from the family, we are going to join the friends. We are always, having a lots of thought process with our friends where we can grow with the business, friendship. But side by side, this organization gave us a wings to do some charity work, that constructive charity work. And this is one best thing about Roundtable India, which inspired me to join this organization. Side by side as a leadership, as being a Roundtable International Vice President, I always see how Roundtable India grows. I always see lots of, international president came and they give their 100% to achieve one level of this organization. So I think being an Indian, being a part of Roundtable India, I always have that kind of support. I learn lots of things from the system. And I think this is the right time to deliver lots of things from Roundtable India to rest of the world. And I'm in the right place, and I'm planning lots of things. Even Narin bhai is also helping in me in my dream, reaching my dream somewhere. But this is the things where I came from. Thank you, Dhruv.
Thank you, sir. So we get to know that you are from one of the biggest NGOs in the world. And it would be a very nice place for people to meet and learn and grow in their work. Okay, so as you are going to preside in the highest post in Roundtable International, what are your plans for this year, for your tenure, and how do you think you will contribute to the motion for the movement, for this movement?
Thank you, Dhruv. I like to precise my some work which you guys are going to understand, because this is somehow 80% work we are going to do is nothing to is a common thought process and common practice. But one of the thought process I'm going to put forward to create a place where people can learn, and where Roundtable India doing lots of things in these facets. But internationally, we are going to support lots of people, college students, school students, and creating a virtual Roundtable International University, where our members also can learn lots of things like leadership, how to run a company, how to run a financial systems. Apart from that, we are going to connect with the lots of international colleges where our member or their acquaintance or their family members can learn. So this is the one thing which we are going to change, or we are going to put forward for the betterment for Roundtable International. Uh, the rest of the lots of things we are going to put forward. You know, some fellowship events. We are going to we are going to organize a cricket tournament for across the world in Lords. Uh, we have a concept called Flight of Fantasy in India, where we can get some schools kids where they never seen the flight or train. So we took them from their places to put them in a flight, travel to another city for the whole day tour, and then again the evening flight they go back to their home. So we are going to target, we are doing to internationally this time. So these are the small thought process we are going to put forward. And yeah, I'm just uh, I heard 2-3 times that I'm reaching highest post. Believe me, guys, in our NGO or whatever you call, in our organization, this is a ceremonial post where I have this jewel for 1 year, but this is the not the highest post to being a member of this organization.
Okay. So you have many bombs planted for this year, and yeah, they are going to explode with a bang.
Yeah.
Okay. So in our research, we have noticed you in so many fancy suits. So we have seen you in many flashy colors. So where do you get the motive to wear these strong colored suits, and what happened to them during the lockdown?
Yeah, but this is the major problem where we can't wear the flashy suits in lockdown. But if you wanted to be vibrant, you have to need to be vibrant, and this comes from your heart. So what makes you comfortable, what makes you uh, motivated, you have to do that. So I always feel proud, I always feel good to wear good suits or good shirts or good uh, lifestyle wears clothing. So this is one of the part of my life where I feel motivated.
So to be ourselves is to be apart from the crowd and be ourselves. Okay. So Roundtable International covers 70 countries. So we would probably be seeing you hopping from one country to another country during this thing, your tenure. So how do you plan to do that during the lockdown and all the where the flights and all are closed?
Yeah, I'm right now I'm having a Roundtable International Vice President post. On last 4 months, I've visited all the country through Zoom and most of the clubs. So this is one thing where uh, yes, the lockdown is going there, but we done our all the throughout year planning, and now we are uh, going to have this kind of meetings. And it's never matter, is doesn't matter I'm there or not. Is being a leader, you need to put forward your thought process to that place where you wanted to work done. So for my side, is lockdown is there or not, I'm going to reach everywhere.
So to do our work, it does not mean to be present over there. It just needs to show your presence over there. Okay. So now also that you are linked with the tourism and the hotel industry, and you have a magnanimous campus where you teach hotel management to your students. In your opinion, how has this industry been hit by the COVID lockdown and the COVID situation?
See, if every industry is hit except the food items or consumable items or you know uh, FMGC market or medical market, but especially tourism industry and hotel industry is hit by very badly. uh, Crores of people are unemployed. In a five-star hotel, you can see as a five-star hotel almost 300 or 400 people were working, but except that, at least 500 people, those who are doing work from home or in parallelly to support that five-star hotels. In Taj, I'm based in Agra, and every day 40,000 people on an approx, they came to Agra see Taj Mahal, and almost 1.5 lakh people, where if you calculate with the four people in one family, so almost 6 to 7 lakh people directly heated by this. I'm talking about only the Agra. So impact is very bad. I know government is doing good to reach out, but expectations and needs are very high. What the government is doing is very less. But yes, uh, I always see the positive part. People are sitting home. They are doing their homework for how they are going to reach out. So I can see, like, we are doing the online classes. The positive part is this: might from next year or next 2 years or next 3 years, after people are going to see Taj Mahal online, they're going to buy everything from Agra from online. So there is always a positive part of this. Might be that is less, but percentage wise less, but we need to keep ourselves motivated to see the positive things. And this happened all across the world. Uh, we can't do anything for this situation. So we have to wait and keep ourselves motivated, so that once lockdown will be open, we have to work for ourselves, our company, our acquaintance, or our allied industries.
We do have to stay positive in these tough times so that we can survive as a civilization forward. Okay. And have you ever tried to go for a Bollywood industry, because you have such an amazing voice and such a nice uh, features? If you would have gone, even such a even Shah Rukh Khan and all would have been rejected. Have you ever thought of going?
No, I thought sometimes, but guys, I'm married. I have two kids, so I have to keep my wife and kids to need to be in the right place. So dream is always one thing, and putting forward to dream is another thing. So if I get a chance to go to Hollywood or Bollywood, is might not perfect for me to leave my family life, business life behind, and pursue the dream. So it's always proportionate what exactly you are doing, what kind of responsibility you have.
Okay, that's
But
all.
thank you. But Dhruv, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you. Thank you
Yeah, it's okay, sir.
to seeing me as an actor, but I might look good, but it's very difficult to being an actor.
Yes, they are all doing quite a lot of mehnat in all the work they are doing, and it takes a lot of time even to make a movie. Okay, so that's all for my questions. I would like to ask if the audience would have any questions to our chief guest over here.
Ye- uh,
Yes, Utkash's dad.
DK Singh, I just want to know, how do you manage your wife's anger while hopping around these 70 countries?
Good question, sir. I think you should ask your wife to come to my home, stay with us. My wife will teach your wife how to manage home, how to manage husband. So is either way, is another way. She is managing me. I'm not managing her.
Anyone else? Yeah.
okay, first Ashish.
Uh,
Ashish, please.
no, after you, Narendra.
Okay,
After
DK sir, we have always heard that you should go step by step. So in our public speaking courses also, we go step by step and teach students take the first step and then the second and then the third. So what inspired you to just take the leap from just being a floor tabler to directly being the RD international president? No table chairman, no area chairman, no national president, direct hit.
Naren bhai, I like to request you can call me DK is enough for me. I I reach somewhere, but I not reach somewhere. You need to call me sir. So please, I would like to request you to call me DK. That is enough for me, and that is more respectable way to listen from your side. Uh, I was table chairman because this is the least requirement. So I fought for this. And I managed to convince my floor tablers that I need to be a table chairman, and they allow me to be a table chairman. Uh, Guys, you don't need to think about by the ladder. You need to see your capability, your skill, and you need to connect. That you can see lots of people come from the floor this time or last 4 or 5 years. Lots of people came and just become an MP, a member of parliament, and they're doing good job. So I think if you have a ladder, this is the one I would like to say another way. This is the one organization where you don't need to climb the ladder and become something. And this is the one of the part where Dhruv asked me what inspire you for joining this Roundtable International or India. This is the one organization you don't need to climb ladder. You don't need to do extraordinary thing to prove yourself. If you know better yourself, you can reach anywhere. Thank you.
Thank you so much, DK. Ashish, your question, please.
Good evening, Dada. Nice to see you here. Good evening, Dada. Nice to see you here among us. Welcome again. Dada, just want to check with you. How do you manage your day-to-day routing? What is the schedule now that you've taken up this post for our young guns here and all of us? What should be a perfect way to manage tabling, business, and family life? So, any inputs on that to all of us?
Thank you, Ashish. Guys, you know, our Prime Minister is around India Prime Minister is a Prime Minister of 1.3 billion. He needs to take care of himself. He needs to take care of his office. Almost 1,000 people, those who are working front line, working through PMO or different ministry. And after that, he needs to take care of 1.3 billion people. So if he can, why not us? How you is depends upon individual, how you need to prioritize your priorities. So family first always, and then anything else which you the priority wise. Some people think that organization is first, then business. Some people think that business first, family second, and then organizations. But from my side is family first, then I prioritize my priorities with the job description, the responsibility what I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Dada. That was really nice way to tell that it's all about how we manage time, and we can do anything if Mr. Modi can do it. Great answer. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. With that, I would like to end another episode of Kadak Chai with Gurukul Drona. Thank you, sir, for being over here on our show.
Thank you, Dhruv. Thank you. It's always being pleasure to having with you all. Listening lots of thought process. Thank you, Nanan Bhai, to giving his. He might can do the other business also, or I say this is not a business. So what kind of effort he's putting through his time, apart from his business life, to bring back lots of leaders or develop the leadership quality with the new generation. So I think I always say that you are a noble person for me, Naren Bhai, and you are doing a noble job. So keep doing, sir. For leadership, kids always remember that you might be a leader. You might be say that you are a leader. If you wanted to be leader, there are some system, there are some hierarchy, there are some people who's going to support you become a leader. But once you become a leader, is more biggest responsibility is that once you reach there, you need to try hard, you have to work, you have to run to reach there. Once you reach there, your major responsibility to go back again down the line and pull some few people to that stage. And it's a big leadership quality. If you are being a leader, you need to make leader. So each one and teach one concept is for the leader only. So what you guys are going to do in your life, keep inspiring other so that people also inspired by you, what you learn from here or anywhere. So thank you very much for having me here, and I hope I see you soon all. If you need any kind of support, any questions, anything from my side, you can connect me anywhere, anytime from Facebook or Narenbhai can give my number. So all the best, guys, and good to see you all and happy faces. All the best and do your best in your life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, DK, for joining us.
Thank
That
you,
was
sir.
brilliant.
Off to the anchors.
That was just amazing, Dhruv. Thank you, sir, for your response.